Hello folks, this is attorney Naresh Gai, and today we are going to talk about the L1A visa for Indian companies that are interested in establishing the branch office in the United States. Now, you are in India and you're that dynamic entrepreneur. You're that Christopher Columbus who wants to come to America. You're that Julius Caesar who says that I came, I saw, I conquered. And we have these ambitious people in India, and their mission is mission United States, and they want to make mission impossible, mission possible. So how do they begin? So now, I'm sure you all might have seen this Tom Cruise movie, which is known as Mission Impossible. So my job is to let you know how you can make your mission impossible into a mission possible through the L1A visa category. The L1A visa category, how is it used and what are its benefits? You are a business in India and you're a well-established business. You have these 50 people working for you, and now you are thinking that you want to start a company in the United States, and you want to come to the Big Apple, that's New York City, or you want to go to California, and you're interested in starting your branch office in the United States. How does this happen? The first thing is that you need to make sure that you are an established company and you're coming in to start a branch office, and you want to make sure that there's trade between the US and between your company in India. That's factor number one. For the L1A requirement, the first thing is that you should be a manager. A manager is a senior person in the company, a CEO, or someone who's high up in the company. So if you are not in the highest, in the top hierarchy of the company, then it becomes difficult. And generally what immigration requires is for you to prove that you're a manager. A manager is someone, just taking an example, is you're that great MBA in the company, you're the controller of the company, you're the financial director of the company, and the company is asking you to go to America and start a branch office. So that's a manager requirement. So now, after you're a manager, you establish that. The next thing that you have to do for an L1, and most commonly what people do is that they try for a visitor visa to come to America, or they try to basically come in on a B1 visa, which is the most appropriate visa. They come over here, then after that, of course, you'll need to discuss with your counsel or whatever that is in India. And then after that, you decide what you want to do. Then after that, you have to incorporate a company in the United States. After you incorporate your company in the United States, the next thing to do is that make sure that your company is incorporated, you get a tax ID number in the US, you're set with the initial part of it. After that, for the branch office, generally it's very much preferred to have a physical office. Yes, I know that we are living in the virtual world, but immigration is still looking at not a virtual office, they're looking at a proper office over here. So after you set up your office over there, like you have this office, then you have basically your financial documents in order, Then after that, you have this kind of, projected financial statements. Then you need to show the purpose of why you want to come to America and how you want to basically make sure that you're going to manage the company, you're going to hire staff, and you're going to grow the company. So those are some of the factors. And the great news about the L1A visa category is that you can have a dual intent, which means even if you tell the immigration officer after you go to L1A visa that I want to live in America, you're allowed to say that after your L1A visa is approved, because the L1A has the dual intent doctrine. So you can tell the immigration officer, hey, listen, my L1 is approved, I'll apply for your green card. Nothing wrong with that. So that's the beauty of it. The other good thing is when you come in on an L1A, you can come with your family, you can come with your spouse, you can come with your children under 21. Because under the INA, under the Immigration and Nationality Act, a child is defined as a person who's under the age of 21, and you have to be married to your spouse. So make sure that you have a proper marriage certificate. And after that, when you are in America, your spouse can also work on an L2 visa. Your children can go to school here. So these are the benefits of the L1A. And when you are going to apply for your green card in future, you do not have to undergo the labor certification process. Means after 1 year, if your company performs well, the great news is they can also apply for a green card. So to make a long story short, who should consider the L1A visa? IT companies are excellent. You have this great IT company. You want to set up your branch office in America. That's a perfect way to do it. You have the great seafood company in India. You want to come in over here, do it. Automobile company. I recommend people who have a lot of employees working there to consider this. This is a great visa. This is very much kind of untapped by Indians. Tap this, especially if you're an entrepreneur, and I can assure you that success will be at your feet and you'll do phenomenally well once if you have your headquarters in the United States.